You know, every time I loaded my gun, I never said, yeah, I gotta make sure I'm on point for them white boys out there. I never said, yeah, I gotta make sure the Mexicans, you know, stay in their place. I never said any other demographic except niggas. Okay? And for us to sit here and act as if a lot of us don't go outside with that mindset, it's absurd. Okay? It's absurd. So let me get this straight. We sitting here in denial as to what's going on in our communities. Listen, man, I understand the client, like I understand racial oppression. I understand redlining. I understand white supremacy. I understand the things that happen, institutional racism. I understand a lot of the byproducts and things that happen and are still going on. So you don't have to bring that up. A bunch of things can be happening at the same time together. Okay? A bunch of things can be happening at the same time. Part of what I'm trying to address is this. Bro, if you know that there's an entity that we're fighting up against, that we're fighting uphill, right? Why are you fighting me back when what I'm trying to do is unify folks? Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand black folks. I don't understand when I sit here and say the number one cause of death amongst young black men 0 to 30 is homicide. I don't understand why you pushing back on that. When I'm sitting here telling you we're not unified, I don't understand why you pushing back on that. When I'm trying to tell you niggas come out their house scheming on black people in their neighborhoods, I don't understand why I'm getting pushback. Why are you telling me about some white man? No. I don't understand. Why are you telling me about some white folk? We know the white structure. We know what's going on. We know what's happening, right? To a certain extent. When I am highlighting a specific thing, when I am telling niggas, we need to be unified so that we can be a collective, stronger front against the uphill battle that we have. Why is other black people sitting here defending the behavior that I'm trying to address? When I'm sitting here telling black people, you don't have to look at your own as an adversary. When I'm sitting here trying to address the issues of like, yo, bro, like how you think I'm gonna feel if somebody busts me upside my head to take the little bit of money that I got? You think I'm supposed to be like, you know, white supremacy? No, I'm gonna want vengeance on that nigga. Like, why are we sitting here deflecting the suffering that a lot of our people have suffered at the hands? Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. People kept calling me, right? But that's the point I'm trying to make. When I am highlighting these things, like, why the response is always, oh, you being a coon, you hate your people, you anti-black, you're not even black anyway. Like, all the deflection, like what I'm addressing is not happening in our communities, homie. And then we make excuses for them every time we bring up the white. Bro, it's most likely that a nigga gonna kick my door in than a white person. Of course, because of proximity. So what? Why is this nigga kicking my door in the first place? This is what I'm trying to address. Y'all so caught up in the whole political sphere of shit that I'm talking about the behavior. When I don't got it, I don't tell myself I'm gonna go kick my neighbor door in. I'm challenging the character of people. I'm challenging their behavior. And every time I challenge the character and the behavior of people, I get met with the same bullshit excuses and deflection from black people. This is why y'all all begin grouped in and shit. Because anytime we bring up the shortcomings of our comrades, right? Every time we bring up the shortbringers of our peers and what's going on, there's people that come out of the woodworks to defend these people. And then y'all so quick to be like, we're not a monolith. We're not a monolith. But you're a fucking supporter. You want to stand together when it comes to defend the bullshit that these niggas be doing in the community. But you don't want to aid and stand together against those niggas that is making us look bad. Against those niggas that are hindering our progress. Against those niggas that are causing confusion in our communities. Against those niggas that don't have a care in the world about the shit we trying to build or establish or put down together. The same niggas that will rob your mama, your grandma, your auntie, violate our women, and do all of this shit. You niggas do not want to stand together against that. So every time somebody has a critique about these niggas, y'all so quick to come to the defense. This is the bullshit that I can't get with. This is the stupidity that I can't get with when it comes to this accountable shit. And then y'all be the same niggas crying about we can't hold the women accountable. That the women can't take accountability. Y'all be the same niggas. You be the same niggas when we try to have community accountability talks. When there's a certain demographic of people in our communities engaging in bullshit and we calling out the bullshit, y'all want to defend them and protect them. Like, come on, man. This shit is some bullshit, man. It's BS. It's BS. And y'all keep sweeping it under the rug. And y'all keep making excuses for these dudes. And y'all really afraid of them. Like, how are we supposed to progress? How are we supposed to get better when every time we bring up the social ills in our community? Don't tell me about racism. I'm trying to speak to the hearts of the sick people in our community. Stop harming your brother. Yo, the community, people will probably look out for you in the community if you wasn't a dirtbag in the community. And maybe not, I don't know, because the community was not really a community. But you know what? People are not going to be covering up your stuff, man. When you're a dirtbag in the community, when you rob your own people, you kill your own people, you exploit your own people, you hold your own people hostage. We can't go to the parks. We can't do certain things. And anytime we highlight it, there's a group of you idiots. Y'all the real coons. The ones that come out the woodworks to protect and defend the character and the behavior of these niggas in our communities. Y'all part of the problem too. Y'all just with them. Y'all guilty by association. You don't got to be committing the crimes, but every time you defend the crimes of these individuals, you're guilty by association. So, how do we speak to the hearts of these people? Unless y'all don't got no hearts. Y'all don't got no hearts. Maybe they don't got no hearts. And if you don't got no hearts, then we should just get rid of you. Peace.